Thanks, Jeremy. I'm currently at the scene of a horrific tram accident. A project so surrounded by controversy has now been marred by tragedy, the death of a man. According to police reports, a tram travelling along Princess Street suddenly diverted its course and hit the pedestrian, killing him instantly. The motive for the change of course is as yet unknown, but we have the driver here who has already been questioned by the police. So Desmond, can you tell us what happened?
Well, there was about 5 of them standing on one side of the road. I couldn't see what they were doing, but they weren't moving that much. But there was a man standing on the other side of the track, so I had to decide. I had to make the snap decision.
So your choice led to a person being killed. Did he not have an equal right to live?
I mean, I saved 5 people. 5 is definitely more than 1. I mean, I had to preserve the most lives. That seemed right to me. I would have done it again if I had to. The end justifies the means. Isn't it what he said?
Yes. Now we have come to the crux of the issue. Let's speak to someone who witnessed the incident. I understand you had a very clear view of what happened.
Yes, I was right there. There was this wee old man, and he was walking along the street with his walking stick. And this tram just came out of nowhere and hit him. He shouldn't be punished just because these other people weren't following the rules.
How do you mean?
Well, the way I understand it, the other group tried to cross in front of the tram where they weren't meant to, and that was what caused the driver to crash. There was no way to know he was going to come down that line. This man had as much a right to life as anyone else. The driver shouldn't have had the choice to take his life. No one has that right.
So, the question is whether it is morally justifiable to take the life of one man to save that of 5 others. Was this murder? We are now going to speak to one of the 5 who avoided the collision. How are you feeling?
I feel terrible. I can't believe what's happened. My family, we almost died. But that man, I can't believe that man died. but I can't thank the driver enough. He saved our lives. My son, he's going to be a doctor.
Oh, well, it's just as well then, isn't it? Right, well, that's lovely. What about that man? How do you measure the value of his life? Occupation? His income? How far would you go? Would you kill a homeless man for his organs?
No.
Surely, by not condemning the driver's actions, we set a dangerous precedent. And finally, I would like to bring in Dr. Zeus to give her expert opinion.
Thank you. It's important to add that the driver couldn't know that he made the best choice. This is wrong. There is no way to know all the consequences of an action. Moreover, the problem is that the driver was treating people as a means to an end, rather than as ends in of themselves. Of course, it was Immanuel Kant who said that this is morally wrong.
So, today we've borne witness to a terrible tragedy. One man has lost his life, and that is always a cause for sadness. But this case has also highlighted just how divisive a moral choice such as this can be. On the one hand, 5 lives have been saved, arguably the greatest good for the greatest number. Does the driver's decision set a dangerous precedent? One thing is certain, what has happened here today will continue to be debated in the months and weeks to come. Back to you in the studio, Jeremy.